Hi. Yeah. You know that void between, Christmas and New Year's that is like there are days there, but they don't really exist? I, uh, how do I say this? I might have got a bit carried away. Like a lot. Like a lot carried away. I still cannot do this for the life of me. So yeah, I have done a bunch of farms. I also kind of made a storage system. But yeah, um, you know, eh, yeah, I had to take 2 blocks up off this to do this roof, which obviously work in progress. I'm working on texturing. I hope this looks all right. I think it does. I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I was trying to go for something simple. This is something simple. Yeah, yeah, something simple. Chocolate monster! Oh no. So, eventually, the plan with this is to actually have the storage system. So this is the current input where you can just dump the items I've already got filtered. Obviously, at some point, I want a proper like shulker, unloader, dump bin. But this right here is actually not cooked up. Cooked up. Hang on, let me drink some more coffee. Just here, here. Just pretend I'm doing something right now. Oh, coffee. Yeah, that's the stuff. Oh. All right. So, this is the storage area. Um, I started outgrowing my old one. So, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just start building item filters. And then this happened. So, this side is not hooked up. This side won't be hooked up till we are on whichever version has the crafter, because I actually want to do some really cool stuff where the redstone bits and whatnot get made and dumped in here. So I'm gonna have to hollow out behind these walls, start figuring out how the crafter works. But I have been busy. I got tired of not having all the resources I wanted, and oh, I'll do this farm, this farm. So, on top of this lovely scaffolding, you notice controversial. I'm using TNT duplication. You could do this without. It's just easier and simpler. So, I made a basalt generator. You flick it, it drops the TNT. Here, let's free cam so we don't blow ourselves up. It pushes from all 4 sides, as you can see. So this turned out pretty good. It works well. And currently, temporarily, it comes up a bubble vader column to these chests. I will eventually fix that so that it goes straight into the storage system, but I didn't want to do that yet. This is a mushroom and azalea bush growing, or I guess really any bush that you want the leaves from. So you know how you have to silk touch them. So you can put a mushroom down. Dispenser underneath is some redstoney things that trigger it, and then you just go around and chop them down. But of course, I also needed a dripstone farm, automatic. They're slow, but it works. Bamboo. This works all right. It's a double piston pusher on a clock. There is one issue for some reason. This one piston, which has the repeater there, does not double push. I don't know why. I don't understand it. It annoys me to no end. It's all I see when I look there. But I might double this at some point. Depends on how much bamboo I really need. Which brings, of course, then down to... seriously, I got... Oh, yeah. This, I got carried away, okay? Like, it happens. You know that weird void? It happens. I don't... It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. I just wanted this done. So, anyways, I have a nice lava farm, and a super smelter. Now, if I go over here and grab some... Sure, let's grab all this stone. You have an input here. The loader, as you can see here, when the cart comes back, the cart is stuck somewhere. It is. So, it goes there. It will fill up as much as it can. Wow. You good? I swear this worked a moment ago. Okay. So the loader comes down here. Fills up. Why are you getting stuck? You know what? Had enough of you. There we go. Loader goes. There we go. Must have just got stuck for a second. So, lava buckets come out here. Output is here. I got carried away. I got carried away. I fully acknowledge that this is overkill. This is a lot of furnaces. It will cook a lot of things quite quickly. And all you have to do for fuel is this. You take this and you're like, lava, 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 lava. That's right, controversial. And you dump them in here. There we go. So this all goes in here. It goes up the water stream here and into some lava storage, so we have lots of fuel. So yeah, I did a lot of farms. You never know when you might need, is it lime green dye or just sea pickles? So, you know, made a sea pickle farm. Works well. These, why they did this? You have to manually do this, so you know, you want to sit here. You can either collect them. They collect in the bin here. This is for glow lichen. As you can see, it gets captured again. And then I've got the 2 tall flowers, as you can see. Sunflower, the other ones. What are these? Pink petals, whatnot. And these, of course, can just be bone meal, so blah, 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 blah. So, just a lever on a server for a clock. I did 4 of these. And by 4, I mean 5. Hang on. I need more coffee. Like way more coffee. All right. Up here is where you will fuel them. There's a chest, minecart. So yeah, I also maybe kind of did another little farm. The nice thing about having smaller amount of people on this server is you don't need a ton of certain resources. So I could do a massive gunpowder farm, but here we go. So got a nice little AFK chamber mist where you can just hide in. Obviously the top is sugarcane, which gets spit down the hole here. Keeping a nice beat, as you can hear. This basically goes around forever. And then you have, mine carts underneath picking up sugarcane. And then underneath we have our creeper farm. Now I know that there are multiple ways to do this. I know that I can make this way more efficient. But again, we don't need it. We have so few people here that we just don't need it. So that's interesting. Shouldn't be floating there, but that's fine. So this is all run off. Again, I could do this different. I might at some point. We'll see if I get bothered. But basically, you don't need as much time for flushing as you do for spawning, so you can do it that way. So now that it's off, you can see here. Oh, it's still going. Like, this is just wasted time. There they all go. So, as you can see, it works just fine. This actually works a little too much at times. Also, can we appreciate the NVIDIA mod? I'll try and leave a link to it. It is so weird to see distances rendered in quite far in Minecraft. And yet, look, there it is. Also gives a nice perspective sometimes on the size of things. So one of the other things I have been working on here is getting the last of the villagers we need. So we have these dudes who need a home so that I can get them out of the minecart so they're actually reset their trades. But good way to get redstone, of course, farmers for carrots. These guys are going to be, I think, cartographers. So that I can get item frames, I think it was. And then I've started brooding up some horses. Anybody who's actually watched more than one of these. Glue Stick is still alive and well. Has children. The children have had children. It's kind of weird when you just don't think about it. It's weird. And I've also done something that's unheard of for me, because I generally don't, I let things sort of organically build. But look at what I've done here. Also, there's an ongoing joke on this server that rather than using that door, they keep changing it. I wish I'd been recording some of the things they've done. My favorite being they replaced it with a sign that said iron door. So I've started laying out where I think certain builds will be, right? So frequently, mountain towns, they have this like main street with a view. There's a train station. I think I'm going to build a village throughout here. Up where this portal is, I'm going to put the clerics with a building design. So, yeah, and it's just slowly plumbing things, getting it all working. As you can see, I started filling up most of this. I have a lot of basalt. I started crafting some chains and these like iron bars, and we have a lot of iron. Of course, dirt and the basic blocks, right? The idea is down here will be the stairs and stuff like that. It just makes it easier when they're not in the sorting system. And then I want some redstone components here. There's stuff I'm sure I'm forgetting. I still need a prismarine farm, but I'm just not enthused to build it. So yeah, I like this. This turned out great. I didn't originally intend on building anything like this, but I kind of like the way it turned out. Lots of light. Looks interesting. I usually just use the, what is this, smooth stone for redstone stuff, so it's nice to use it as a floor. I think it looks good. It sort of looks tiles. So, different day, slightly more caffeinated, and I thought I'd show you the sort of final product here. Got the roof done, as you can see. I'm really happy with how it turned out. No more scaffolding nightmare. This is sort of a messed up wall. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this because it doesn't line up there, and that's a thing for me. I've got my whatever these purple trees are called. Its name is totally gone from my head. Just growing here, and then I thought I'd show there's no scaffolding in the way. Boom, boom, boom. So now you can just walk along with silk touch, and so pretty simple, very manual, but also go out here. To our nether portal. Some more farms got done. Rose built this prismarine farm. It works so well, in fact, that we have to be careful when we run it because we will lose items. We have to be careful because it'll lose items. It just can't catch it up. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that better. Additionally, I was doing the chorus fruit, whatever that stuff is called, those purple trees, because I want some end rods. And to make end rods, you need the, whatever is it called, purple popped chorus fruit and the blazer rods. So, you see down here, bubblehead, gonna shoot at me. So, I made a very simple blaze farm. There's more complicated ones, but we don't need that many. And I also hate the blazes. So, you just stand down here. You can see eventually they will spawn once everything catches up. Any second now. Any second. This game makes me a liar a lot. Hello? 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 There they are. As you can see, blazes get pushed down here. I think Shulkercraft had a farm for this. I think Shulkercraft had a farm for this. Yep. Shulkercraft. This is loosely based on a Shulkercraft design. It's really simple, right? They just go into the lava, get pushed down here. They will eventually come down. I think I might make this a chamber so they can't fly up anymore. My knockback on my sword is causing issues. And then it just ends up in there. It's just very simple. Come on. There we go. And we've got some blaze rods. Just another simple farm. Well, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, probably not my most enthusiastic video. I swear those days between Christmas and New Year's are just some kind of weird void. For me, it involves a lot of caffeine and avoiding people. Actually, honestly, that's my entire life. Just caffeine and avoiding people. Seems to be the best thing. So, thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, or don't, I don't care. And, as is my awful tradition now, outro.